Previously on the You Heard What I Said podcast.
All right, here we go. It's all on you today. What would be your karaoke song of choice?
It would be LL Cool J, I Need Love.
Oh, yes.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I think
the wall, back to my mind. I hear my conscience call. Yes.
Oh, man.
That's it right there. That's it. If you had to describe yourself in one word, what would it be?
Awesome.
There you go. That's the one.
I mean, there's more, but just thinking of them, I would. What the hell that just happened?
I kept finding the lever on this chair, and of course, I was messing with it, and now I keep going down.
Oh, shoot. That is funny. All right, now you're a little darker. Did you do anything with the light?
The light, it got dark outside.
And now, this week's episode.
I'm wondering, should we switch it up and you start it this time? Since I'm always doing it, I don't know. I mean, I can do it, but what you think?
What do I say? What do you say?
I usually just say a greeting like.
Well, I'm here all the time. But what you say?
I'm usually like, "What's up, everybody? It's your girl, and welcome back to another episode of You Heard What I Said, where we discuss real raw conversations about life, love, relationships, and the lessons you learned. And if you like what we're providing you, if you like this content,
well, there you go.
Subscribe,
we already started.
Share,
We
all
already
that
started.
goodness.
So speaking of all that goodness, when did you get your hair done? It looks good.
Oh, thank you. I just braided it. I braided it a couple of days ago, and I just unbraided it, so it'll be like a little crinkly. That's all. So I literally just took it down a little while ago, but then I messed up because I was like, "Ooh, this looks kind of dry." So I put oil on it, so I'm like, "Oh, now it's not as crinkly." I think I'm gonna cut it again though. So
I got a nickname for you. What's up, Miss French Fry? Because I like the crinkle fries. What's up, Miss Fry? Miss Fry.
You know that's my number one favorite food too. So
there you go.
I'll take it. You don't make me want to leave here and go get some fries. Fries with some mild sauce on it.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Harold's.
Yes, Harold's. And it used to be, who was that? Our uncle used to go to that one barbecue spot. What's the name of that?
Come on, Cottage Grove?
No, the one, I can't remember, but he used to always get fries.
You talking about Uncle D?
No.
Oh. You're not talking about Ribs and Bibs then?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't know who, that was the owner's name?
No, that's our uncle's name initials.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, I'm thinking you talking about that was the name of the place. I'm like, I ain't never heard of it.
Oh, Ribs and Bibs, that's my favorite, man. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I used to love those Bronco cheeseburgers.
Okay.
The Bronco cheeseburger with fries I would get. It'd be like $2 or something.
Man, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
Those fries is everything. But I do like Harold's too.
Yeah, the Ribs and Bibs put in the bag. They'd be in a brown paper bag.
That's the best when it's in the bag and somehow the sauce just trickles its way all the way down.
Man,
Get every last fry.
It's because like the guy used to be that black guy with the mustache and the fro. Heavy set, not kind of heavy set guy. But I used to get the pizza puffs there and the Bronco cheeseburger with fries. That's all I would get.
Yeah, he was always spitting some knowledge too and remembered everybody.
I remember, man, when I came back there, I'm not sure how many years ago, it wasn't there anymore, and I was sad, man. Sad.
I know everything has changed. Everything.
Man, Ribs and Bibs. Yeah, of course I remember that place. That was a spot right there in the corner. All right, I could try it out, but if it doesn't work.
Oh, I thought we were actually going.
Oh, well, let's continue. So did you say it? So
I did.
Your intro. So.
I mean, we look.
No, what was I? It was funny because just like what just happened. I was watching. Like I said, I was winding down last night watching TikTok, and there was this this video on Kobe Bryant, and some guy, another guy who was playing, and supposedly they were practicing whatever, and the one guy thought that they were practicing moves and just kind of warming up whatever. And then Kobe was like playing a game. He was like, all right, I'm up 4-2 or whatever. And he's like, dude, we just practicing. And he was like, I won 13-4. And he's like, dude, I thought we were practicing, making moves, just practicing our moves. And he's always in game mode, and everything is just anyway. But that's fun. That's kind of like how this was. But I'm good. How are you?
Precious? I'm doing all right. Same old. Oh, that's all. Just trying to get my life together.
I hear you. I'll not to be a downer or anything like that. I'm like, man, all right. So I just hit the half a century. Right. Yeah.
Happy.
Right. And I got some welcome to the clubs. I got some young man. I got a little mixed vibe and everything like that. So I still don't know how I feel, but I was trying to figure out, am I in that midlife type situation where it's like I start reflecting on my life, like, oh, I had a good life and doing that, or am I like, okay, or am I like, no, or having, or am I at the point where, all right, my halfway point, now how my next 50 gonna go? And so when I actually had a nice week to celebrate continuation of the birthday. I was surprised by a trip.
Nice. And that's always great.
Yeah, to hit some ting 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 ting. So you all kind of got an idea as to where that's at in the desert.
Right.
But funny story. All right, so we had a layover in LA.
Oh, okay.
So I know. So we're in the middle of the country, and we passed the city, past Vegas to LA to come back. I have no idea what the hell, but that's I don't know. So, and it was I don't know how many hour delay. It was like 3-4 hour delay. So we didn't get into late. But the funny thing is, okay, so we get off from our initial destination to LA. It was daytime and everything like that. And we land, and then we have to go through a ramp and go through all these curves in the ramp. So we weren't at the airport. We were just outside the airport. Okay. I mean, we were at the airport, but not in the main hub of the airport. So we get out, and we have to wait in line for a bus to take us to the airport. So we finally get it on the bus, and the whole situation reminded me of Soul Plane. I don't know if you ever seen this movie Soul Plane somehow.
Of course, I don't know
why. Just like random stuff happening. So here we are on the bus, and then all of a sudden the bus makes a turn, and then there's like a stop sign, or I don't even know if there was a stop sign, and then a big ass 747 plane just goes right by us. And then all these other cars. Then all of a sudden the plane goes by, and then you look on the other side, and there's like 2 or 3, like a bus and a couple cars on the other side. This is basically the strip, where you take off and depart. We're on where planes fly out and fly in. We're
right there on flying Pratt. Like what's going on?
No, I'm tripping. Like what the. We are straight up like we're at the intersection of I-95 or whatever, 405 or whatever. And it's just we're just stopping there, and the bus driver just like, and then he makes a right turn, just like normal, and then we just see, like I said, we just see planes just go right in front of us, big old planes. And I was like, this is how it's going to start. But overall, it was a good week. It was a good week. So
that's good.
I have no complaints.
That's good.
One other thing, real quick. One other thing. So I was thinking about this earlier today, right before the recording as well. So while we're down there, we're downtown area, and we have to go to Walgreens. And so I went in myself. I went in Walgreens, and then I came out, and there's this dude was like, "Hey, like I remember you," and he was kind of out there a little bit. He was like, "I remember you," and blah 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 blah, your wife, blah 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 blah, and all this stuff. And I'm thinking that he might have taken our ticket because we went to a magic show.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that we may have seen him there, or like we got the tickets or something like that. And he's talking to me and just all like whatever. And I'm like, dude, I gotta go, blah, blah, all this stuff. And I didn't think none of it. But yesterday, and today, I'm thinking like, dude, that's the same dude that I saw 2 years ago at the exact same spot. That's the exact right outside of Walgreens. And he started up a chat with me. He looked just the same, kind of out there on some something. It wasn't alcohol, it wasn't the legal stuff there either. It was something. But I remember like 2 years ago, the exact same spot, he bumped into me or I bumped into him, and we had a little quick conversation. And so he remembered me from 2 years ago. And I'm assuming he lives there, so he meets hundreds of thousands of people in the past couple of years. And he was like, "I remember you." He said something about your wife, this, that, and the other. And I looked, and I didn't think nothing of it. But then all of a sudden, I'm like, "Wait a minute, that's that same dude at the same Walgreens from 2 years ago."
That's that infectious energy that you have. Like it can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. I'm telling you, because that's crazy.
That is insane. That's insane. So that was interesting. But yeah, we just wish we had one more hour.
Right.
So we were kind of on a roll, and we had to stop.
Yeah.
But it was good. Maybe we'll go back again at the end of this year or something like that. I don't know.
Right. The town that never sleeps. It's always a good time to go in there. Yeah.
No kidding. It was a good time, yeah.
Right. So. And you got to live out some of your love languages and stuff with the gift and the trip. So that's great.
Love languages.
Always
You're
good.
funny.
Look, it's always nice to be appreciated. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Kudos to the wifey.
That's true. So hopefully all is well with Miss Precious.
Yeah, all is going. Yeah, I'm good.
Got the hair, got the rocking that hair.
I'm trying. I was like, hair done, nails done. I was like, okay, now I need to go somewhere.
Dang.
I was like, what am I doing sitting in the house?
That's what I'm talking about.
I know, right?
Just go to the store and take your time and just play your music, do something to draw some attention.
I know, right? I'm gonna probably call up some friends after we're done and get going. So our cousin is actually coming into town on Thursday, so it'll be nice to see her. Yeah.
Cousin, that's birthday's around mine, or?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because y'all were a day apart, right? Yeah. Yep. She'll be in town, so yeah, that'll be cool. I get to see her. She'll be here Thursday. So yeah, so now I have somebody to hang out with for the weekend.
I'm jealous. Okay.
Yeah, she likes to go out and enjoy and explore, so she'll definitely get me out the house. So that's great.
Man, I'm excited for you.
I know, right? Because people literally gotta just come ring the doorbell, pull my hand, like, come on, we going. Because otherwise, I'm gonna find some type of excuse not to go. So
that's what I need. I need those friends here. Bring them
here.
Bring them here. Bring them to me.
I know. That's okay. I'll be seeing you soon. Yes, and then we can hang out. So that'll be great.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you had a good time. You deserve it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So, alrighty. We back. We done with the questions. We answered all that. Hope all of y'all got a chance to get to know us a little better. And we back to these topics. 2 topics and the 3 things. And we're going to start off with number 1. Boundaries. And that's a big one. It's like when I first was like, okay, yeah, let's talk about boundaries, because I definitely need to create and continue to create some boundaries in my life. I was like, that's definitely important. So yeah, I'm excited to talk about this as I was sitting down making some notes. I'm like, okay, all right, that's not it.
Well, since you're talking about boundaries, why don't you go first then?
Well, look, I didn't realize like how important they were until people started like taking advantage of my kindness. That's when I was like, okay, I need to start setting these boundaries. And I kind of started a little later in life because I'm kind of nice to a fault per se. You know, it's like I'm caring, I'm giving, I'll continue, and then I'll hold it in. I'm a fire sign, so then I'll hold it in, and then I'm gonna explode. So I didn't realize, how important and necessary they were. But
Right.
I'm definitely in the process of creating these boundaries because these boundaries, I can't keep allowing people to take my kindness to weakness or just to take advantage of, all the nice things that I'm doing. So yeah. And boundaries are just a way of like creating your peace, providing yourself, with some mental health. So it's good to kind of help. It's just good for your overall well-being to create these boundaries and not allow people to step and walk all over them, because they will. People will continue to keep trying you as long as you allow them. And that's what I've done. Just allow people to continue to cross that line. Be like, okay, well, this is who they are. It's okay. They'll do better next time. And I just continue to make excuses for people. And it's like, wait a minute. What about you? What about your feelings? What about your needs and wants? It's like, no, I had to learn that I have to teach people how to treat me. So that's what I mean. I'm in the business of teaching people how to treat me, how to treat treat and respect my time, my space, all of that. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Just in a nutshell, creating those boundaries.
I feel you. I'm man. Everything you said, that's just. And I'll just blare it right back out because I definitely feel the exact same way. So I'm not even sure I need to say too much about it, because you give someone a few inches or whatever, as they say, they take a foot, you give them a foot, they take a yard, and all of a sudden it's to the point where it's just out of control, and you can't do anything about it because it's the life. Everybody's educated a different way. Some people have street smarts, some have school book smarts, as they say, and some have a combination of both, and some were raised lenient. Maybe I don't say military style because I don't want to say that's lenient, but some were raised where they're strict and organized and all that. Some are just free will. For example, like for us, we were raised a certain way, but I look at it also where we had like house keys at an early age. We were off to school on our own, and now things are a little bit different. Trust is a little bit different. Of course, it has to be earned, but the way we were raised to me is totally different now, where people now, young or old, they just feel that they can just do anything to anybody, whatever, because now with social media, it's like freedom of speech per se, where you can hide behind the social media and say or do whatever. And so it's like there's no consequences per se, because they feel they can do that not only behind a computer, but also now they feel like, okay, that nothing's happened, there's no punishment per se, so they feel they can act the same way, in real life. And we gotta set, like you said, we gotta set those boundaries, because we gotta have our own peace. We gotta have we gotta have our own happiness. We gotta have our own sense of respect. Of course, I know that you give out respect, but sometimes it's not given back in return, and we gotta say, hey. Sometimes we gotta say, dude, you gotta respect me. Not to say that you better respect me because I'm me, but because I've given all my respect to you, and I deserve it, and I should be given that same back. So I'm with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel the same way. I'm not in the business of getting used and mistreated, and everybody has the right to do what they want to do, to feel as they want to feel, think as they want to think, say what they want to say, and that's cool. Just like I have the right to not allow you in my space.
That's true.
You know, just like I have the right to be like, okay, I no longer want to be bothered with you. I'm done. Yeah. Either you're muted or you're blocked. Or, you know, you're just not allowed to be around me.
You have to preserve your happiness, because I realized, you know, hitting that half century is it's like, I don't have time, man. No, I mean, not only, you know, I mean, say I don't have time. No. Oh, shit, you know.
Right.
But
no, you good.
I got half my life to live, and I'm not about to be worried about you not respecting me and you trying to, you know. I mean, of course, I control how I feel, so I'm not saying that you're the reason I'm feeling this way, but I can make sure that I don't feel this way because of what you're doing, and so I can just push you aside and say, hey, like you said, and move on, put yourself in a whole different, more positive situation.
Right. Yeah. I'm definitely in a place where I'm learning to be okay with saying, yeah, I'm good on you.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it's a process because I think I'm just so kind-hearted. So it's a process, but I'm learning quickly with the way people try me.
And it's happening right now. Not just with you, but even with me. And there's some things happening in the next few months, and I gotta put my foot down and set some boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about.
You know, and I have, and it's like, really, you know, and in terms of the results, what may happen, the outcome, I've already prepared myself for a situation that may not go the way I want it to go, but I want to make sure that I'm happy, that I want to make sure that I'm stress free. I want to make sure, because I'm not going to let someone else control the way I feel.
I was just about to say that.
Say it. You heard what I said? Let me hear what you said. Say it.
No,
say it with your chest.
I was literally gonna say the same thing, that I'm not, you know, in the business of aligning with somebody to control my time, to control what I do and what I say. So yeah, look, nice. You know.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are definitely related.
If you were to open up your eyes and prove, yep, we are related.
Man, I'm telling you, because people love to think that they can dictate what you do. And it's like, no, boo-boo, that's not going to work here. Not at all. So, yeah. Okay, on that note, look, what is it about? 15, 20 minutes in? You know what that means. It's drink time. And look, I'm ready. And I already sipped a little bit. Oh, gosh. You know, I gotta...
I see. That's all good.
I gotta do better.
It's all good. I see what you got there.
Yes, I got me another rum punch. It was filled to the rim, and I already took a sip, and I'm sure to be gone before we're done with this episode.
That one looks good. Well, it's part of one of my birthday gifts.
Lift it up a little higher.
Birthday gifts, but it's a 1973 vintage edition.
Oh, nice. So, I like that.
Celebrate my 50th. And I can't even say 50th, right? But no, it's just a little vodka cranberry. That's all it is.
Okay, look. Yeah. Well, cheers to creating boundaries.
Yes. And I think we had like 2 shots in this. So wow.
I needed that.
That's some strong stuff. Yeah, I think I might have coughed when I was pouring. And tipped it over a little bit or something. Maybe I did that on purpose. I don't know.
Look, it is what it is.
Hey. We are back from our little intermission, and I'm gonna have another quick. I guess I should have had this during the intermission. But...
Look, you see? Oh no, you can't see where mine is. Where it go? Yeah, I'm halfway.
So, all right, Precious, are you ready for something?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for a remix?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, everyone that's listening and watching, I'm gonna have a little remix here in 3, 2, 1 remix.
Hey. Oh, we wild over here.
We are wild over here. You heard what I said. We are back.
Yes.
We are back, even though you guys haven't left. We haven't either. But we are back.
Look, we just doing it as we go.
We're doing it as we go. So stay tuned for the show. You know what I know. We're about to have something else that's new for you guys here today.
Okay, what is it?
We're about to have some fun facts. So before I even talk about it, Precious.
Okay.
How can people reach you? I know we're going to talk about it at the end of the show, but just want to let people know in case they're just been watching half the show, like, I got to get a hold of Precious. I got to get a hold of her. I got to talk to her. How can they get a hold of you?
They can find me on Instagram, Precious Said 888. Or you can go to Youheardwhatisaid.com. You can leave a message on there too.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah. All right. Let me clear my throat here.
And what about you? They might want to talk to you too.
If y'all want to holler at me, Kion Said 37 Instagram as well. Kion Said 37, or again, Youheardwhatisaid.com. Also, continue to like what you hear. Subscribe, like, share, comment, get the word out. Let the whole world know, because we want you guys to comment. We want to hear what you guys are thinking, what you guys are saying, what you guys want in the future. So we appreciate you guys listening for sure. And one of the things we're going to do also in this remix is we're going to, if you ever get a chance to look at our Instagrams, you'll see that we have been doing some fun facts on love, life, love. All
about love over here.
Just some fun facts. And we're going to start doing, you guys definitely give us your feedback, some fun facts on love, some weekly fun facts. So we post them. We're doing our best to have them posted every day of the week, or at least 5 days a week. And we're going to pick one of them out every single week. And so what I'm going to share with you guys is I quickly share my screen here. So I'm not sure if it's going to have our faces on it or not. I haven't. Yeah, I'm still a neophyte in the internet world. I'm still new to the game.
While you're doing that, let's thank Hard Knock on the intro and the outro. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Hard Knock. We appreciate you for sure. Definitely. So let me share this. So again, you heard what I said, fun facts on love. So hopefully you guys can see this. Oh, you can still see me and you too, Precious. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh, hugs can lower blood pressure and reduce stress.
Yes, absolutely. Hugs, we never knew. Hugs can lower blood pressure and reduce stress. So Precious, tell me, what do you feel? How do you feel about that fun fact on love? Hugs can lower blood pressure and reduce stress.
I definitely see it as true. First off, I mean, physical touch is like, that's my love language. So I definitely want to be all up on you. But it's I definitely think if you're, especially the stress, I mean, I knew nothing about the blood pressure, but I guess if you're not stressed, I mean, that will calm you and relax you and will ultimately lower your blood pressure. But yeah, just that embrace of somebody holding on to you, loving on you, it just makes you feel just so calm and at peace. Yes. So yeah, I believe that. I need some hugs in my life.
Yeah, we all do for sure.
Need some hugs. I think I posted a meme or I shared it with my son about, boys when they get older and their mama's like me chasing him around the house trying to get a hug.
Or better yet, you get no side hugs now as you get older. As they get older,
exactly.
No full hugs. You get the side shoulder hug.
Right. So yeah, I definitely believe this is true. Do you feel the same?
Absolutely. As you get to the 50 and above, they ask you about your milligrams and the blood pressure. So it definitely, it's just a feeling. I mean, when you hug somebody, it's a feeling. I know my wife actually has a sweatshirt that says "Free Mom Hugs," and I mean, it's definitely that positive magnetism, just doing that and embracing someone. everything goes away for that few seconds.
That is so true. You just get lost in it. Yes. I love me a good hug. A good squeeze and embrace. Yeah, hold me tight.
Absolutely. So that is the weekly fun facts on love. So stay tuned next week.
Yeah.
We will have another fun fact on love for you. And so back to the show.
Okay.
Back. Oh man. Got me want to go clubbing.
Now you that 50 and older now. You going to the club? Or what about a bar?
Okay.
Look, I ain't doing no clubs.
What about just in the car? Just listen to music and bob my head.
I'll take that. Okay. I'll take that. Because that sounds like me too. Definitely sounds like me.
All right, so let's get into topic number 2.
Topic number 2. And this kind of aligns with the first one. And it's pretty much, do you surround yourself with people who give you weight or wings? So, and something to ponder. You want to go first on this one?
I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay.
So nowadays versus before is totally different. I was surrounding myself with those that weigh me down. Where it'll be like, you're going to work, and then you have those breaks, you have those lunches, and you're all surrounded, as they say, by the coffee machine, whatever. You're talking about this problem and that problem and that problem, and everyone's dragging you down, glass half empty, and it's like, no one's really has any expectations in life. And I know that's where I was at a point where I did the routine. For those of them, I graduated and went to graduated. For those of you who don't know, I was fortunate to play college football, and I graduated, and I saw some of my teammates play on Sundays, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. It wasn't me, but it was them. So I was happy for them, but I ended up working in retail selling shoes. And it was all about the weight. Everybody was hungover, Monday mornings or Monday afternoons, and talking about this problem. Okay, I tried to get away, and then I went to this, to another coworker, and they're talking about they're hungover and they got this problem, and then I'm going back to it was all of that, and every situation it was about negativity, and it was just bringing me down, because I felt like, wow, let me top that. Let me tell you my negative story, and it kept on bringing me down until the point where I realized that there's other avenues, other ways of thinking, and sometimes you gotta surround yourself with those that are positive. And I started to do that, and my life started changing for the better. I started thinking differently, which is something. I started, but I didn't know what to think. I started realizing that there was more to life than working retail double shifts, smelling feet, and just paying bills and just trying to save up money to go out on a Friday or Saturday night. There were people who were twice my age at that time that were doing that. And then I finally had to take a step back and realize that's not how I wanted to live. And so nowadays I surround myself with only those that are wings, those that will push me, to do more, to do better. Even yourself for sure, where this whole podcast, it has gotten me out of my comfort zone in the beginning, but I thank you for that, because you give me the ability to be myself, to be normal. Well, it's not normal, but to be myself. And so I appreciate you. And so I'm surrounding myself with you. People around me are in a situation where they are continuously, studying and getting better and motivating. I'm surrounding myself with a pastor. I'm surrounding myself with those that are business and entrepreneurs. I'm surrounding myself with those that believe in me, but more importantly, believe in themselves, which allows me to believe in myself, because I see them believing themselves and getting better and teaching their kids better things than I may have ever thought about teaching my kids. And sometimes now that we are in the internet world, where you can get some type of mentoring and leadership online, I do that a lot as well, where I listen to a daily podcast or blog, so to speak, Monday through Fridays, 2-3 minute videos, but it's so inspirational. I listen to it every single day. Well, I'll take that back. I missed a couple of days here or there, but I usually listen to it every single day. It's just like 3, 4, 5 minute clips of positive reinforcements, manifestation, which you talk about a lot, which I appreciate. So I feel that you are who you hang around. And I'm deciding myself to hang around with people who are on the same path, the same journey. They may have different beliefs, different reasons for different goals, but they're still on a path where they at least have goals and they're striving to achieve them. So absolutely. Right. And you?
Look, I love it. Look, I couldn't do this without you. So I appreciate you. So that's awesome. And as far as me, I'm definitely at a point where I want to surround myself with people who give me wings. But as of now, I think I surround myself with people who do both. And I kind of want to say fortunately, unfortunately, because I mean, there are times where someone has to kind of lean on you, when it comes to relationships, friendships. So sometimes somebody just needs you to listen to them and to take on whatever it is that they're going through. So, and I think just when it gets to a point where it's like, okay, this is too much for me. Like you're going to have to definitely set those boundaries and let them know, like, all right, now, this is as much as I can handle. Yeah. But, I definitely, like you said, want to be surrounded with people who give me wings as far as they're uplifting me and pushing me to, be a better version of myself, who are adding joy into my life. So that's something that I definitely, want to do and see as far as, people are giving me wings. And I just, you want to be surrounded with people who, like you said, just accept you for you. My fun-loving, extremely sarcastic, so like that's who I am, and it's kind of a you take it or leave it type vibe. So yeah, I think that's it. I mean, sometimes you gotta kind of be the person and be like, okay, yep, I hear you. All right, yeah, I know. It'll get better. And that can be a little draining at some time. Right. So you definitely got to make sure that you set those boundaries to be like, all right, enough is enough.
Yeah, because you definitely need time for yourself. Because when you're quote unquote on and you're positive and motivating and all that stuff, that is draining. Where you may get home or whatever, you're like, my gosh, and so you definitely need your me time, as you talked about in previous episodes. You for sure need that me time, because it is draining, because it's easy, as you talked about, to be the ones that are not the ones that give you wings, the ones that are just draining you. It's easy to do that because everybody else is doing it. It's hard to be the motivator, to be the one that's inspirational, and it takes a lot out of you, but you're definitely doing a great job of it. And
thank you. I appreciate
definitely love to see you do that, and you're shining bright. That's what you are.
Thank you. Look, that's the goal. That's the goal for all of us, just to be experiencing joy at all times, so yeah, I love that. Yeah. Yes. Don't nobody want to be defeated all the time. No. Yeah, so yes, wings all around.
Yes. That's a bird. I don't know if that's wing. That's flying. So never mind.
That's okay. We'll take it. Yeah, take it.
Yeah. So, with wings, wings on the back. So you.
Look, on that note, I'm gonna take a drink.
Yeah, on that note, I'm being me. So take it or leave it.
That's right. Let them know. You heard what he said.
You heard what I said.
Know. Okay, let's get into these 3 pet peeves. I think we all kind of have some things where it's like, oh my goodness, really? So we could just get into mine real quick.
Let's do it.
Real quick and simple. One, everybody who knows me know I'm a little bit of germaphobe. So it's like, could you not burp and stuff like while I'm eating my food? Like, I don't want to smell yours while I'm eating. Like, really? At least cover your mouth or something when you doing it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe next time I'm just gonna have to go sit at the table by myself.
That's not you.
Yeah, but that's the first pet peeve. The second one is micromanagement. I do not need anybody hovering over me, standing over me, anything like that when I'm trying to get something done. It's like, if you're asking me to do something, trust that I'm gonna follow through and complete the task.
Right.
Let me do what I do
when I want to do it.
Right. That part. You heard what I said. And look, and the last thing, which I think is probably most important, is don't touch my bed with your outside clothes. Like, come on now. Don't you come from outside with all them germs and get up anywhere near the vicinity of my bed. I do not want them on there. So those are my three. What about you?
Unfortunately, we differ a little. Well, not different, but we had three different things. I like yours though. I'm at a loss for words right now. I did not expect those three. Okay.
Hey. You heard what I said.
I heard it. And actually, I have a tie for three.
Okay.
But one is being late without communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Because first of all, my three aren't as funny as yours. Not that they're funny, but I like yours. I like it. So being late without communicating, and that comes to the point where if you're late, things happen. Whether if it's traffic, or if you leave your house and all of a sudden, I forgot something, you got to go back, and then you miss a couple lights. That's fine, but at least communicate. Don't just constantly be late over and over and over again and just think it's okay. Because a lot of times people are late constantly and they think it's okay, and they're like, "It's me. I'm used to it, and it's a normal thing now. Now I should accept it." No.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Number two is interrupting when you're talking, because that's should be number one. Because I do it, and I apologize when I do it, because a lot of times I have stuff on my mind that I want to get out, and so I do interrupt. But if it's a constant interruption, to me, that's so annoying. Where, okay, I know you want to be heard, but guess what? So do I. And so just listen, and then I'll listen to you. Because we all want to be heard, but nobody wants to listen. And just interrupting means you're more important than me, and if I interrupt, I'm more important than you, and it shouldn't be that way. So that's number two. 3A is I don't do it as often as I used to, but when I do, it seems to happen all the time. Is taking a phone call during a movie. At the movie theater, you watch a movie, and all of a sudden you hear the phone ring, and then just hit mute or hit end or hit whatever you got to hit to turn the ringer off. But no, I hear hello. I'm like, dude, there's a 100-inch screen TV right here, Dolby music speakers. Oh, bless you. like the Tin Man from the Wiz.
I was trying to hold it. I was trying. It was like, nope, not today.
That's all good. It's funny. You watch TV shows, sitcoms. Like, dude, I know you gotta go to the bathroom.
Right.
You never see anybody go to the bathroom on TV shows, man. Come on.
Exactly.
I've seen it. I don't know if you remember that show 24 with Kiefer Sutherland. You remember that? Oh man, it was out 10 years ago plus. It was called 24, where the whole season was 24 hours.
Wait, that does sound familiar. Yeah, it sounds
24, familiar. I'm like, okay, 24 hours, you ain't gotta go to the bathroom once? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is definitely unrealistic.
I know. That's a pet peeve. So that's 3C. Is that watching a TV show where you dude, go to the bathroom, man. Or at least go to the bathroom and then cut to a commercial or something.
Right.
I don't know. So taking calls during the movie, that bothers me, because you miss something. Because it's like you look over to that person, and then they're looking at you like what? And then 3B is leaving an empty food container or a box either in the fridge or in the pantry empty. You go in the pantry, you see a box, whether if it's cereal or this or that, and it's like, oh, and then all of a sudden your mouth just starts watering. You pick it up, there's nothing in there. Like, either put in the trash, put in recycling, do whatever, or you go in the fridge and there's something in there, and like, ooh, and then you pick it up and there's nothing in there. Like, you can't just throw it away, put it in the trash, put it in recycling.
Right.
Come on now.
Look,
you hurting me. You know, that hurts. That's when I need that hug.
Hey, that's painful.
That's painful because your mouth, you know, when your mouth starts watering for something and all of a sudden it's not there anymore, and it's like, come on, man. That happened to me earlier. It happened to me earlier today. That's why I'm thinking about it.
Right. Yeah, it was definitely personal.
Yeah, that's personal. It happened a few hours ago. So
we definitely got a lot of that going on over here.
Like, what the hell, man? So that's my 3.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I know I definitely am guilty of doing a lot of the interrupting, and I think that's part of that 40 plus club where it's like, look, if I don't say it now, I'm gonna forget. And then it's gonna be like, what was I gonna say? What was I thinking? So yeah, that's something.
That's why I have my phone in my car, and I have like a million texts from me to me. Because if I don't say it out loud or whatever, I'm gonna forget it. So I'm always texting myself with something because I know, like you said, if I don't get it out, I'm gonna forget it. So it's understandable. To me, it's just a pet peeve because it's like, dude, just let me talk, man. That's why I feel like a little kid. Just let me talk.
Yeah.
I just want to get it out. But yeah. Right. So, yeah. I like the clothes, man.
Just want to be heard.
And everybody wants to make sure that their clothes are not on the bed. Outside clothes either, because that's true, man.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you, man.
It's like, come on now, you don't know what I'm trying to do on that bed, and now you got me with some outside jokes. Like, really? You know, that's what we do. Oh, that. And don't let you go out of town and put your luggage on the bed. That's it. We're done. Another episode on the books. Yes. And look, it's always a good time. My mood could be like, but every time I get on here with you, it's always a good vibe. Always. So I appreciate you for that.
My pleasure. I feel the same way. And man, if y'all like the background, I love it. Hopefully you guys do too. We're gonna keep it going, and definitely like, subscribe, share, comment, and once again, Precious, how can they reach you on social media?
Precious said 888. Look, talk to your girl.
Talk to your girl.
Right. And what about you?
Then the shout out, Kion. I'm about to say yours. Kion said 37 is how I can be reached, and so thank you for all the new followers as well. Yes. Appreciate you, and keep the comments going because we definitely want to hear your feedback, your thoughts, your opinions on whether if it's future episodes or what you like to hear, or just I know we have a lot of things in store for you coming up in the next few months, so definitely stay tuned for that. We're definitely going to have a for sure remix with some new and exciting things, so definitely like, share, comment, get the word out. And again, like you said, it's always a pleasure with you. I love it. I love you. And just like I said, whatever mood I'm in beforehand, whether it's good or bad, it takes us to a whole nother level. And just that's what I talked about the other day or the previous episode. Put everything in the car, you close the door, and that's how I feel when I'm doing these podcasts. No matter what's going on in the world or in my life, this time here with you is just a bubble, just us and the listeners, and it feels great. So thank you.
I love that, and I love you, and thank you as well. Yep. So look, that's it. It's a wrap. See you Friday.
Hold on, you're frozen. Hold on, you're frozen.
Really?
I'm serious. You're frozen. You got a big smile on
like...
your face. I'm gonna take a picture. You're frozen, dude. For real.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. All right, there you go. You were frozen, man. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, you gonna come back and this drink probably gonna be not the mic right there.
This is Shaq. Welcome to Papa John's. We about to have a little remix in 3, 2, 1. Remix.
Oh, okay.
That didn't work.
I hesitated. Let's do it again.
What's to your right? What's like by your right shoulder? Is there anything by your right shoulder?
Nope. It's just space. So maybe next time I'm gonna have to pull it up and then bring it up from right there. That's what I'm. We should have been recording this part.
It's recording now. I started it up again.
Oh shoot! It's gonna have to be slow mo.